Hey everybody, so today on the bench we have an 028 Wood Boss Stihl. It's a vintage at this point, but I know a lot of you guys probably remember when they came out. This one was sitting in the mud and the rain and the moisture for who knows how many years. Pretty much just pulled it out of the back of some dude's shop. Air filter's crap. Spark plug looks really rusty. Giving you a look at the bottom. Overall in okay shape. Kind of scary in there. Let's just deal with that later. I was told it was seized. It's locked up pretty tight, but let's take a look here and see. Yep, chain brake was locked, so still pretty tough to turn over. Clutch is, yeah, there you go. The clutch is loose. It just been sitting for who knows how many years. Let's take a look at the spark plug. And there you go, the spark plug cap is stuck on there, the boot. Nothing a little PB blast won't fix. Throw a little of that on there, and we'll work it. Get it nice and cleaned up. There's no amount of PB blast. That is too much. We'll just pull that the rest of the way off of there so we can get it to turn around and hopefully get it off without too much damage. There it goes. Popping right off of there. Now we can get the spark plug out. Maybe. There we go. Taking a look inside. Trying to get a view in there, and it's so-so. The best view I could give you guys is right here, and it's pretty rusty and nasty in there. And what I'm doing is bringing the piston up to the top, filling it with PB blast. While we let that soak, I'm going to go in and see how the carburetor looks. Blowing all the crap out of there, the sawdust from the 80s probably. And pull that out. What I'm doing here is checking the shape of the rubber, see how good it is, and it looked pretty good. Blowing more crap off of there. You'll see me working stuff like this through the video just to see how pliable the rubber is and the plastic. This is a little risky, but I'm using an X-Acto knife to break the seal on this, so who knows how many years it's been since this diaphragm has been taken off of here. But if you're real careful, don't puncture them. It actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. There's just rust in here. And the diaphragm was a little bit stiff, but, I've seen worse run. Basically, I'm just cleaning everything up, getting it all lubricated, because, like I said, who knows how long it's been. This is the concerning part. This little diaphragm here is just hardened and crappy, so... And that screen was shoved in there by somebody, but we'll see how it does. Cleaning it up, opening the valve, throwing carburetor cleaner in there. Pretty self-explanatory. Cleaning all of the passages. Make sure it's all cleaned up and no rust and crap in there. So, luckily in the parts bin I found another set of diaphragms, at least for this side of the carburetor. So we're going to install that on there. There you go. There's still some rust kind of caught in there, so I grabbed my X-Acto knife and fiddly farted around and got it out of there with a little bit of effort. You want to make sure everything's clean because you don't want to go back in there immediately. Blowing it out with some compressed air. Get it clean. And it goes back together. Stuck my finger in there, and that's not gas. That is water. It just really shows how long it may have been sitting outside. The water actually looked pretty clean, but we're getting it out of there. You really want to make sure you get all the water out of the little pockets. That's why I'm tipping the saw and getting it, shoving the rag way down in there. Grabbing my compressed air. What I'm doing first is blowing out the hoses. Getting that water back down into the tank if I can, and then just blowing the crap out of the tank. I'm waking up the local wildlife here. We'll deal with him later. At the Dollar Tree, they have these little pans. They're pretty cool. Just wanted to show you guys. Putting straight gas in the tank because I am just cleaning it. So you can use mixed if you want, but I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm just getting the water out of the tank. So that milky, nasty gas, get it out of there. Getting the carburetor on while that dries. To get more slack on the spark plug wire, I had to take the top cover off, which I probably should have done anyway. Pretty rough. Getting the boot moved down so I can get some room to work, and there you go. I'm getting the little spring cap thingy on there. Getting it in position. Doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it can get back on the spark plug. This is an old spark plug, but I'm the type of guy who wants to see if I can get it to work. So using some electrical parts cleaner, and cleaning her up basically. Wire brush. See, it looks pretty good. Get all that excess moisture off of there. And we'll check spark, and she's sparking. As you can see, there's still a bunch of water in that engine. It's pretty brutal. All the water and the PB blast in there. So basically what I'm doing is having this little procedure. I'm just moving the engine, moving the piston up and down, and blowing air in there. A little bit of carb clean, just to kind of hopefully clean up a little bit of the water. And now I'm getting the big guns out, pulling out the shop vac, turning the engine over, and sucking up the water that it pulls up. Had to get kind of mean with it here. Just getting the water up to the surface and sucking it up with the vacuum. So, pretty straightforward. Getting her back together. Dump a little gas in there. And let's see if she'll fire. And there you go. Old saw running. Not running that good. It's going to need a little bit of tuning, a little bit more work, but hey, basically pull a chainsaw out of the dirt and it's a runner. So I call that good. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you in the next resurrection video. Thanks for watching.